We cannot underestimate the challenge for future generations. If you're a father, soon to be father, young man, young woman, soon to be mother, the world your children will inherit is worse than the world we live in today. The Prophet ﷺ said, a famous hadith, every time, every century, every era will be worse than the one before. The Prophet promises us, times are only going to get worse, they're not going to get better. The fitna is only going to get worse. The tests are going to only get worse. The challenges to our iman is only going to get worse. Your children and my children are going to live in a world more difficult, more harder, and worse than we are living today. The greatest gift Allah can give us is to keep them on the straight path. So we have to beg Allah for this gift. We have to ask Him to surprise us with our children and with our families, with our spouses. Because if your children and my children, your family, your spouse, your husband, your cousin, your brother, if our immediate families are lost, you could have everything in this world, you won't sleep at night. The most wealthiest people in this world, when their children and their wife is in the hospital, when their children and their wife is having a surgery, they cannot sleep at night. And for us, worse than the test of this world, the test of health and the test of wealth, is the test in our deen. We don't want Allah to test us in our deen. Test me in my health. Oh Allah, test me in my wealth. Oh Allah, test me in my finances. But don't test me in my deen. Allahumma la taftinna fi deenina. This is one of the supplications of the Prophet ﷺ. Oh Allah, don't try me, don't put me on a trial when it comes to my deen.